Have you ever thought why being silent as a dad, grieving the loss of your baby, won't heal you? Well, stick around and I'll explain a little later in this video how you can move from your silence to make some sort of sense of your grief. The reality is, I know I could never get my son back after losing him at childbirth. The emotions of losing a baby scars both mother and father for life. You wonder of all those dashed hopes and expectations that can never be lived or realized. But society expects us dads to be strong because it's the manly thing to do. How many times have you been told you have to be strong for her? And it's what I did for a very long time. Bury my own grief and to be there for my wife and kids. To be strong for them. To show no emotions, to be stoic. It's what the world expects. It's what we dads are taught. To be a man is to suppress your emotions. I had put myself in such a position, even the thought of my needs or my feelings was surrounded by guilt. So I buried them, thinking the pain will go away. Generally, I'm quite an expressive guy. I've always been like that all my life. But this was different. My wife didn't want to speak about our loss. So I shut down out of fear of overshadowing her loss and her grief. Have you tried to find pockets in your day when you're alone just to stop and cry for your baby? For me, it was in the car driving to and from work. It was the only place I could really express myself all alone. And I never thought for a moment what the cost and the impact of bearing my grief would have on me and how deep it would cut. Now, 20 years on, my grief has resurfaced, although not so intense. The ache for my son is still there. It was then I remembered I made a promise to myself and to him all those years ago to do something that would be in his memory. And this is what I want to share with you today. I've been working on a project to help a grieving dad whose baby was born asleep. Now, the project is not about fixing grief or having some kind of miracle solution. It's a way to help a dad to understand his grief and give words to the love he has for his baby without feeling the guilt or the fear or shame. Now, I'll be speaking more about this over the next couple of days, and I'll be making an announcement of needing some volunteer dads who will be willing to take part in a free pilot series I've been developing. And there'll be more details on this to follow. In the meantime, I'd like you to subscribe to the channel and keep a lookout for more information. You know, for a very long time, I always saw the loss of my son as a burden. But for the very first time this year, after having done a lot of research, read a lot of books, and listened to other grieving dads, I realized what I've embarked on is a gift from my little boy, a gift to help other grieving dads who have lost their baby in childbirth.